Croatia. Just the name evokes images of sparkling turquoise waters, ancient walled cities and sun-drenched islands. I'd always dreamed of exploring this Adriatic gem, and this year, I finally took the plunge, embarking on a month-long adventure to uncover its best-kept secrets. I wanted to go beyond the tourist hotspots to experience the real Croatia, the one that locals know and love. My journey began in Dubrovnik, the pearl of the Adriatic, where I spent a few days soaking up the history and beauty of this iconic city. But my heart yearned for something more, for the hidden gems tucked away on secluded islands and in charming villages. With a spirit of adventure and a trusty backpack, I set off to discover the heart and soul of Croatia. Little did I know that this journey would lead me to breathtaking landscapes, warm hospitality, and experiences that would stay with me long after I returned home. From island hopping to exploring national parks, from indulging in local delicacies to connecting with the people, my 30 days in Croatia were an unforgettable tapestry of discovery and delight. Leaving the well-trodden paths of Dubrovnik, I boarded a ferry, the salty breeze whipping through my hair, anticipation bubbling in my chest. My destination, the islands of Dalmatia. Each island, I soon discovered, possessed a unique character, a distinct rhythm of life. There's something magical about hopping from one island to another, each a world of its own. The pace of life slows down, worries fade away, and you find yourself immersed in the simple pleasures of island living. Swimming in crystal clear waters, savoring fresh seafood, and watching the sun melt into the horizon. My first stop was Hvar, known for its glamorous reputation and vibrant nightlife. But beyond the glitz and glamour, I discovered a different side to the island. I wandered through ancient olive groves, the air thick with the scent of lavender, and stumbled upon secluded coves where I felt like the only soul for miles around. Next on my island hopping adventure was Mljet, a verdant paradise often referred to as the Green Island. Here, time seemed to stand still. Dense forests gave way to shimmering saltwater lakes, and the air was alive with the sound of birdsong. Mljet is a cyclist's dream. I rented a bike and spent my days exploring the island's network of trails, cycling through shady forests, past vineyards and olive groves, and along the shores of the serene lakes. One of my most memorable experiences was a picnic lunch by Veliko Jezero, the large lake, where I feasted on freshly baked bread, locally produced olive oil and sheep's cheese while soaking up the tranquility of my surroundings. Hvar, with its glamorous reputation, initially seemed a world away from the tranquility of Mljet. But as I ventured beyond the bustling harbor town, I discovered a different side to the island. Inland, rolling hills were carpeted in fragrant lavender fields, their purple hues a feast for the eyes. The air was thick with the intoxicating scent of lavender, a sensory experience that transported me to another world. I spent an afternoon exploring the island's hidden coves, accessible only by boat or by hiking down winding trails. These secluded beaches with their crystal clear waters and pristine sands were the epitome of paradise found. Section 5. Korčula, Marco Polo's birthplace. From Hvar, I sailed to Korčula, an island steeped in history and legend. This is the alleged birthplace of Marco Polo, the famed explorer who traveled the Silk Road in the 13th century. The island's main town, also called Korčula, is a masterpiece of medieval architecture, its fortified walls encircling a labyrinthine network of narrow streets and charming squares. I spent hours getting lost in the town's historic heart, admiring the ancient stone buildings and soaking up the atmosphere of a bygone era. In the evenings, I joined the locals for a traditional Moresca sword dance, a centuries-old tradition that tells the story of a battle between a Moorish king and a Christian captain. The energy and passion of the dancers were contagious, and I couldn't help but be swept away by the rhythm of the drums and the clash of swords. Section 6. Split, Diocletian's palace and local life. My island-hopping adventure eventually led me back to the mainland, to the vibrant city of Split. Split is a city where ancient history seamlessly blends with modern life. At the heart of the city lies Diocletian's palace, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and one of the most impressive Roman monuments in the world. This sprawling palace, built for the Roman Emperor Diocletian in the 4th century AD, is now a living, breathing city within a city, its ancient walls home to shops, restaurants, and apartments. I spent hours exploring the palace's labyrinthine alleyways, marveling at the intricate carvings and the grandeur of the architecture. But what truly captivated me was the vibrancy of local life that unfolded within these ancient walls. Section 7, Plitvice Lakes, a natural wonder. From the coastal beauty of Split, I ventured inland to Plitvice Lakes National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of Croatia's most stunning natural wonders. Plitvice Lakes is a series of 16 interconnected lakes, cascading into each other through a series of waterfalls and rapids. The water is a mesmerizing shade of turquoise, its clarity revealing the travertine formations that create the lake's unique beauty. I spent a day hiking through the park, following wooden boardwalks that wind their way through the forests and along the shores of the lakes. The air was filled with the sound of rushing water and bird song, and the scenery was simply breathtaking. Section 8, Zagreb, Capital City Charm. No trip to Croatia is complete without a visit to Zagreb, the country's vibrant capital city. Zagreb exudes a unique charm, a blend of Austro-Hungarian grandeur and modern European sophistication. I spent my days wandering through Zagreb's cobblestone streets, admiring the colorful buildings and soaking up the city's lively atmosphere. I explored the city's many museums and art galleries, browsed the stalls of the Dolak market, and enjoyed coffee and cake at one of the city's many charming cafes. One of my favorite discoveries in Zagreb was the Museum of Broken Relationships, a unique and thought-provoking museum that showcases mementos and stories of lost love from around the world. Section 9, Istria, Truffles and Roman Ruins. My Croatian adventure continued to the Istrian Peninsula, a region known for its rolling hills, vineyards, and charming hilltop towns. Istria is a foodie's paradise, renowned for its truffles, olive oil, and wines. I spent my days exploring the peninsula's picturesque towns, each with its own unique character and charm. I wandered through the Roman amphitheater in Pula, marveled at the frescoes in the Euphrasian Basilica in Porek, and indulged in truffle-infused delicacies in Modernity. One of my most memorable experiences in Istria was a visit to a local winery, where I sampled award-winning wines and learned about the region's long tradition of winemaking. Section 10, Croatian Cuisine, a Culinary Journey. Throughout my 30 days in Croatia, food played an integral part in my journey of discovery. Croatian cuisine is a delicious fusion of Mediterranean and Central European flavors, with an emphasis on fresh, seasonal ingredients. From the freshest seafood platters enjoyed by the Adriatic to hearty meat dishes savored in the country's interior, every meal was a culinary adventure. I indulged in black risotto, a Dalmatian specialty, savored peka, a traditional dish cooked under a bell-shaped lid, and treated my sweet tooth to kremsnita, a decadent custard slice. But beyond the individual dishes, it was the warmth and hospitality with which the food was shared that truly made it special. Whether I was dining in a family-run konoba or sharing a meal with locals I met along the way, food became a language that transcended words, a way to connect with the heart and soul of Croatia. Section 11. Reflections, Croatia's Enduring Magic. As my 30 days in Croatia drew to a close, I found myself reflecting on the incredible journey I had experienced. From the moment I first set foot on Croatian soil, I was captivated by the country's beauty, its history, and its people. I had come to Croatia seeking its best-kept secrets, and I found them not in guidebooks or on tourist maps, but in the warmth of the people I met, the flavors of the local cuisine, and the hidden gems I stumbled upon along the way. Croatia, you stole a piece of my heart. Your azure waters, ancient cities, and welcoming people have left an indelible mark on my soul. I left with a newfound appreciation for the simple pleasures in life, for the beauty that surrounds us, and for the kindness of strangers. Until next time, Croatia, your magic will stay with me always.